but let me go through it very quickly. So first, for the teams that are on site here now, teams should consist of 1 to 3 people. Exceptions will be permitted if there are people left after the group building process, or if you've, like later today, you're going to find somebody else that definitely want to join and hasn't yet a group that he or she can collaborate with. That's okay, but in principle, teams should be consisting of 1 to 3 persons. Please register your team with us right after this session or during the day at the latest till, let's say, 8 o'clock tonight, when we're gonna move to a different building, but I'll come back to that later. When registering your team, you should say which competitions you are running for and who's on the team. Each person can participate in each category and in different formations. There are 3 different categories. My colleagues are gonna go through this a little bit later. So groups change, as it says here. Okay, we said here 10 p.m. so we can change groups and information about which competitions you're running for until 10 p.m. Central European Standard Time. So that's 9 p.m. for example in London then. You got this already. On site there is for sure there is Wi-Fi. The network is called public. Then you have to load a page online. Then you type in Nervousnet and the password. You can always ask us about it also during the day. There's always people around. Never be shy to ask us about anything you need to know. I'm not sure whether you can read that, but let me go through the agenda very quickly. We're now having the introductory remarks here in room A36. After the introductory remarks, the group working time is gonna start. We have 3 different rooms for group work. That is gonna be A34 and A36, right on this floor, including this room here. And then there is a room called RSAT F21, which is in the other part of the building. If you go upstairs, pass through the entrance and then go up the stairs or down the stairs on the other side. But we can also show you there if you would like to work there. You can also work wherever you want, so you're not tied to any place. You can work from home, you can work here, you can work upstairs, wherever you want, but these rooms are specially reserved for people working here on site. Then there is guest lounge, which is just next to the reception table on the other side. That's a lounge with a sofa, and there's gonna be food and drinks all day. At around 6-7 tonight, we're also gonna have more food like sandwiches, and we're gonna have a hot dog machine and sandwich machine and whatever you could imagine for having as food tonight and in the evening. Then, as mentioned already, at around 8 p.m. we have to leave this building for the night, but there is another building just across the street. We're gonna lead you there. And for everybody that wants to work through the night, there is always rooms open, there is always food. There is also a lounge with a sofa in the other building, so we can also sleep a little bit. But nobody is obliged to be here through the night, but you have the possibility. Because as you're gonna see, the time is quite limited. As tomorrow morning, there's gonna start again with more group working. There's going to be coffee and breakfast upstairs, and then you have to submit your projects until 12:30 p.m. tomorrow, Central European Standard Time. One more information about One more information about today's lunch for everybody who hasn't done that yet. There is a list with menus just for this lunch, where you should indicate what menu you would like to have for lunch. Lunch is going to be served from 1 to 2:30 p.m. and you can just say whenever you can grab your food and then say at the checkout that you're with the hackathon, and then you don't have to pay anything for this clearly. So I guess that's the most important things for how it works agenda-wise. Then some more information about the submission process. So again, hand in your projects until tomorrow, 12:30, by uploading your code to GitHub and then share the link with us. If you have questions about this, just ask us. We're going to tell you how to do it. Also, there is a separate test environment for the algorithms developed for Challenge 3. Vangelis is going to tell you more about this later on. Then you will be asked to hold a 5-minute presentation about your project tomorrow in front of the jury and the audience. And this is going to take place in this room here tomorrow from 1 to 2 p.m. So afterwards there's going to be a jury meeting, and there are some criteria we're going to look at. For example, how innovative is your solution? Is there any disruption potential? Also, we're going to look at the presentation, at the maturity of your project, because it's almost impossible to come up with the full solution or let's say a very mature solution until tomorrow noon. And then also the dedication of the team. This is a little bit subjective, I guess, but we'll also look a little bit on how we think that your team has been dedicated to the hackathon over the 2 days. Then we will announce winners during the award ceremony tomorrow, 3 to 3:30 p.m. CEST, also in this room here. For the ones being at home, we're also going to live stream this session again tomorrow here in this room. Also, we're going to live stream the presentation. So we're going to stop the live streaming after this introductory part here today, and we might do some smaller live streaming during the day just to show you how everything works around here. And then we'll definitely start again live streaming tomorrow when the presentations start in this room at 1 p.m. Some practical information for the people at home. So the first 2 steps you already did, otherwise you wouldn't see this presentation here. But then if you're having questions, please notify us on planetarynervoussystem@gmail.com. There is going to be support all day and night. This is also possible for you here. Please note this email address, otherwise we can give it to you later, no worries. And there's always somebody with you here. Then please also, people's participating from abroad, please notify us that you're participating in the hackathon, stating the challenge number and names of the people on a team until today, 1 p.m. CEST. Or if you have changes in the group, you can also notify us a bit later at the latest 11 p.m. CEST. You see all the different time zones on the screen. Then some information about submission for people participating at home. Please also hand in your projects until tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. CEST, or in your the other time in your respective time zone. Same as people participating on site by uploading your code to GitHub and sharing the link with us. You will be asked to hold a 5-minute Skype presentation as well. Your project show your project in front of the jury and audience tomorrow between 2 and 2:30 p.m. CEST. Please send us your Skype contact information with your team registration as well, so that we can add you to our Skype contact. Again, winners will be announced during the award ceremony, and online winners will be notified by email. Also, prizes are sent to you via email the following days. Here you again see the prize overview. The bold ones are for sure. We're going to award the first place with in every category with 1,000 Swiss francs voucher from Digitech online store. Depending on the numbers of submissions in each category, we also give out second and third place prizes, 600 and 400 Swiss francs each. So that's all about the practical information. I'll be here to answer questions right now, or we're here all day. And yeah, well then, let's do this shit, and good luck, everybody. Are there any? There is a Twitter. Yeah, that's a good question. There is a Twitter account called Nervousnet, like the same like with Meerkat, and please use the hashtag Nervousnet as well. So it's the hashtag we're using for the hackathon today.